What's up? How's it going? Welcome back, or just straight up welcome, I guess. And I might have to get some shades. It's bright out here and humid. It's supposed to be raining right now, but it's not. So we're gonna try to get done something because I just got off of a 4 day shifts and I can't get nothing done on day shifts. So we got them 3 panels. Put my coffee down so I can flip this camera around. We got all the 12-foot pieces and three cut pieces right here up the other day, but I did not have a caulk gun. Apparently I threw away all of my old nasty messed up looking ones and never replaced them, but we got them, or I grabbed two caulk guns actually. So here in just a minute we'll get up there on my ladder, see if I can caulk that gap, and then we're gonna start cutting some more pieces on through here. And when I throw one up, I'll caulk, and throw one up and caulk, because your boy ain't skinny and I ain't getting up there after it's all said and done on top of that plastic. So I'm already gonna have to do that over here on this lean-to. I'd rather not have to do it up here too. So I'm just gonna do it while I go and let that be that, and hope and pray that it does what we want it to do. Alright, so if you watched the last video, first of all, I'm sorry. But second of all, I was using this little pen on a wooden dowel to run along the corrugated metal here, so the marker can mark how I need to cut. But in the last video, I had a pen on here, and then I finally found this marker. But we didn't get to try it because I didn't have a caulk gun and all that, and then the weather started up. So that's what we're doing this time around. Hopefully that pen didn't work out too well because you had to keep marking in the same spot just to keep it, it's a pen. It ain't gonna mark on plastic too well. But so we had to keep marking it multiple times just to get the mark on there, and then it wasn't very good mark. So we're hoping that I wiped the end of the plastic off some, hoping that this Sharpie ends up giving me better marks to go by. That way I can get that closer up. That way I don't have as horrible of a seam to fill up with caulk. So that's the game plan. All right, so that's what I came up with. Obviously it's not a perfect system, especially because this is when I started having to reach out really far. You see how it gets a little jacked up looking, and I had to kind of measure these over here and do a little estimate on this right here just to draw it up when I got down. So whatever. By far not perfect, but nobody expected perfect with me doing it, so just remember that. All right, we're 3 sheets in. 3 sheets in, not 3 sheets to the wind, so just keep it right. But I got it looks horrible. I don't even want to zoom in, but here you go. That's a big old blob right there. That's a big old hole. I just blobbed it up. Whatever. I already had that piece screwed on there, so I wasn't about to mess with it. But honestly, on this last piece here, it was a whole lot closer. I just ran one little bead right along the top of it, and it was plenty. So hopefully I can make better cuts like that on the rest of these, and I won't have to blob it up as much as I did on that first one. That first one was absolutely horrible. I don't know why I even screwed it up there, but I did the other day. I wasn't taking it down. I'm trying to move forward, not backwards. So, sometimes you just take it, okay? But that little time lapse there showed me doing them last couple, cutting them, caulking them, all that mess. So I'm about to try to get some done, and then I'll catch back up with you. Hopefully when I have a good bit more done. I'm hoping this rain holds off, so y'all keep your fingers crossed for me. Otherwise, I ain't ever gonna get nothing done between weather and work. I tell you, the paper mill kind of hurts my time on projects. Okay, it really gets in the way of the project sometimes. And of course, I get one more sheet, my line traced on it, get about ready to cut, and it daggum starts raining. We're gonna do what we can do while we can do it though. I might end up looking like a drowned rat, but it'll be all right. Little update. It stopped the shower, luckily, and we've made it. See if we can see here. I don't know why I'm always trying to do that, but you know, started way over there. We have made it right to the seam of the door here, pretty much. And this door is half of the actual shop, not the whole pad. So we are technically halfway. So I'm really hoping I can knock the rest of this out before the big rain comes. My phone keeps telling me there's heavy rain in the area, and these is them times when you are very glad that the weather is wrong. So that's where we're at. About to get back at it. I'm sweating. Never mind, I ain't gonna say that. But let's get back at it. All right, so far we're still without rain, which is great because I'm thinking I might be actually finishing up the carport today. Here's what we got so far. All the way over. Last check-in, I was right there. Now we're all the way. Where we at? Right here. Right behind that post there. Or that board. But this is 3 more pieces, and we'll be done with the carport. And I am so freaking happy. But if it's not raining, by the time I get them 3 up, I'm not coming over to the lean-to. It's just gonna have to wait. My yard needs mowed. All this rain has got this mug looking rough. So at least the yard's filling in some, so it's looking better. All right, so here we are. That was the last of it. Thank the Lord, I can finally say the carport is done. Hopefully, I've got that close enough to the building up there and caulked good enough that I can keep at least 95% of the water from being around my doors, okay? I just don't want the inside of the shop flooded like it has been all the time. But this carport being done, ooh, look at them clouds. This carport being done does not fix my complete problem because, like I said, I've got to do that same thing that I did cutting the angles, grooves, and everything out of that last piece and caulking it up. I got to do the same thing on this lean-to here because this lean-to leaks right between the clear roofing and that corrugated metal. There's a gap in there and it comes in, seeps under my wall, and there's a little water sitting under that truck right now because of it. So carport's done. Video's not over though because hopefully in a couple days the weather chills out and we can knock that out. But right now I've got to clean this mess up real quick. And Hope that stays away for at least another 45 minutes or so I can get this yard mowed. So we'll catch y'all later in a few seconds, something. All right, and here we are, we're back. Like you seen, a few seconds ago, got the roof panels on this one finally completed. Put some caulking up and everything to fill the gaps. Some gaps a little bigger than I would have liked, but whatever, it'll be all right. I said I wasn't doing no more that day. I was gonna go mow the yard and all that mess, which I planned to, but as soon as I got my crap cleaned up, it started raining that day. So that was day 4 yesterday I finally mowed. And today, and it rained some more, I think. It's freaking humid. But today we're gonna be getting up on the lean-to over there. I think I got all my stuff ready. I'm gonna have to do everything while up there because I'm on top of them little panels. I don't want to have to do a whole lot of movement on them, so I'm taking everything with me. I'm measuring them up there, I'm cutting them up there, drilling them down and caulking them while I'm up there. I hope. So y'all keep your fingers crossed and pray that I don't bust all these panels up and that I don't fall through the roof. That'd be a good one too. I just got home from church. We just got done eating some tuna sandwiches and some PB&J sandwiches, and kids are down for a nap. Now it's time for Daddy to get some work done. Let's get something done. So these are right at 2 foot. Cut them off of the 8 foot panels because we cut these last ones at 6 foot. So, simple math, had about 2 foot left. That's what we're gonna use. I don't need that much at all, but we're putting them up there. We're gonna slide them up, do just like we did with this, use my little Sharpie marker on a stick to get my angles. Use the death wheel over there to cut the grooves, screw it down with an impact, and throw some caulking on it and move on to the next one. So, if I can, I'll show some progress while I'm up there. But ain't much of a way I'm gonna be able to video anything up there, so let's get after it. All right, well, apparently I prayed hard enough. I made it up here and all the way to the end without busting my tail just yet. Started off back down there. I did find this extra piece of OSB to slide across this on, so that definitely helped. Threw me and all my gear on it and slid across. But that's what we got. Not too sure Dixie likes me up here for some reason. Back at you. But there's my piece. Just like we did on the carport, we're gonna hold it up against it. Take my marker across through there. I can right here and mark it on the plastic where I need to cut. Then we'll use our cutter back there, get as close as we can. Slide her back up there and then drill her down and put some caulking on it. So that's the plan. Let's get to work, I guess. All right, well, I didn't show no progress reports, no progress, anything. It was a little sketchy sliding down through there on that piece of OSB. That's a couple times I almost bit the dust, and that would have been like a 10 foot drop, and I puckered up a little bit on that. But I did finish, and it looks like junk, but as long as it keeps water out, I don't care. For some reason I feel like I'm going on a horse here, but here's what I got. That panel comes out to right here, as you see, all the way down. This is supposed to be, I messed up while I was at Walmart. I grabbed some caulking. It was supposed to be clear. It even says clear, but she's white and very thin, so it's caked on there like crazy. And then I had 1 tube of clear left. I had to finish up around this corner. I just did like I did on the carport. set it up there, used my little marker with my little wooden dowel and cut it out with my grinder. Slid it back in, threw some screws in it, and caulked up the gap. Nothing special, looks like junk. We're just hoping it keeps water out of my shop. But now I got a huge mess to clean up. Then I have plastic shavings all over me. I'm probably gonna use the leaf blower to blow off. But with that, we're done. The carport is officially done, hopefully sealed up. The lean-to has been pretty much done. I just needed to do that. Got that done now. I'm so tired of working in the shop and I ain't even got power yet. But that's gonna be it for this video. Thanks to anybody who's actually stuck along and actually watching these videos. I really appreciate it. The statistics show that's like 99% of my viewers are new viewers. So it means pretty much nobody's rewatching the videos. Pretty much nobody's rewatching, nobody's coming back. Everybody's just new, see what I'm doing, and then they're on their way. I understand we ain't been doing nothing all that fun, whatever. But we've made a lot of progress and it's just been me doing it, so can't really complain about that. Next, I should be starting on the wiring of the shop. I do have a couple miscellaneous things that need to be done. I don't know if I'll throw that in a video before or after the wiring of the shop, but I really need to wire the shop. So anyways, we'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for watching. Hey, throw me a like, throw me a comment. But hey, dummy, that sucks, it ain't gonna work, whatever. I don't care. I mean, say something. We'll catch y'all next time.